Thank you, Christopher. A local fire department is essential to public safety. You all know that. But at a time where many are starting to just merge departments in smaller communities, the city of Orono decided to break up their merger with Long Lake to start their own department. That decision was met with backlash from the community and even an injunction against Orono for trying to recruit some of Long Lake's firefighters to pull it off. But the leadership that wanted that to happen, to get their own department, lost the election 2 weeks ago. So now, what's going to happen? Morgan Wolf has the story.
Hey, Jana. Bob Thunheim won the mayoral race, and it was overwhelmingly against the incumbent Denny Walsh. Now, the first thing he wants to do, he says, is to rebuild trust with the community. And he's going to be joined by 2 new city council members. And also a reminder, too, after that election, 1 council member resigned.
Over the years, the city of Orono has battled its fair share of fires. But lately, it's been the city council meetings that have been heated.
How far we've come, Mr. Mayor. And honestly, it's just so disappointing to hear how important citizen input is, and then doing a full 180, blocking comments on regular agenda items, reducing comments to 3 minutes, moving them to the end of the meeting, after all the voting's been completed.
The community has really spoken very loudly that they simply want to get back to an environment where people feel respected, they feel like they're welcome to share their opinion.
City Council member-elect Steve Persian hopes that the regularly confrontational city council meetings will be a thing of the past.
When you go to a council meeting and there's 50 people sitting in there, something's probably not going right. And you can probably tell how the city's being run based on the number of people sitting in the audience.
The former Long Lake fire chief is aiming to reunite the Orono and Long Lake fire departments, contrary to the previous administration's actions.
Based on Orono having 85+% of the service area and owning the majority of the equipment and the fire stations, that we'd like to have control of what's going on.
In 2021, Orono's Mayor Denny Walsh began a process to cut ties with Long Lake and created the Orono Fire Department despite community pushback.
Please show your residents that you value their input and their safety.
By 2024, the city passed measures to hire Long Lake firefighters for the newly created department, including the Long Lake fire chief.
And it still to this day doesn't make sense to me based upon the information that's been shared.
It never made sense to Long Lake's mayor either.
Obviously, it turned into a court case. We had to get a judge involved. We had to get an injunction. The city of Orono was held in contempt of court twice. It's been a lot of stress on our firefighters, most importantly.
Orono's incoming mayor Bob Thunheim said in a written statement, "I'm eager to begin rebuilding trust and am confident that we can find a practical solution that benefits all parties while fully addressing Orono's public safety needs."
I think that people are interested in getting back to being sleepy little Orono out in the western suburbs.
Long Lake Mayor Charlie Miner says that the current fire contract expires in 2025, and Long Lake has pushed back their trial date for that lawsuit until then. The current contract serves Long Lake and Orono, but also Minnetonka Beach and southern Medina, so roughly 11,000 people.
It sounds like they're kind of on the same page and really just want to get this done.
Yep, that's what I gathered today.
All right, thanks so much, Morgan. We appreciate it.